Suppose you've created a video lesson which consisted of PowerPoint slides and your voiceover narration like this. Then you remembered someone saying, it's important to create instructor presence in video lessons. So you replaced the voiceover narration with a video of you speaking. Do you think this talking video version is better for learning than the simple voiceover version? The answer is hell no. Your talking video is like a double-edged sword. Multiple research studies by people like Mayer, Atkinson, and Marino all indicate that your audience tends to react to the social cues contained in your visual video, such as your facial expressions, gestures, tone of voice, and talking style, which in turn promotes active learning. At the same time, your talking video can distract the viewers from paying attention to other parts of your presentation, such as on-screen text, diagram, and graph, which are often more essential and important for learning than lesson content. So is a talking video always a distraction? The answer again is hell no. Research by Marino and others suggest that as a talking video, when pointing gestures are used, can be an effective visual cue to point at important parts of the video. But you might say, why can't we just use circles and arrows to point at important parts? And they are easier to implement. That's absolutely true. When you don't have a lot of time, arrows and circles are quicker and easier ways. But if you have time, a pointing gesture has added benefits that it can also contain social cues such as facial expressions, which can promote active learning as well. Considering all that, there are only 2 occasions or ways in which a talking video should be added to a video lesson. One is when adding a talking video doesn't interfere with the other parts of the video, especially when you can't think of any good visuals to present that go along with what you're saying. Should you just go and show nothing? Hell no! Show yourself in the video and tap into the effect of social responses. The other occasion or ways in which a talking video should be added to a video lesson is when you want to point to important parts of the video like this. When a talking video is used in this way, it does not distract viewers from the important elements in the video. In fact, it acts as a visual cue to emphasize important parts of the video. Of course, implementing this takes more time and effort than simply using circles and arrows, so you need to weigh time you have and learning outcome. If you search typical video lessons on the web, you will find PowerPoint with no presenter image like this, narrated PowerPoint with a static photo of the presentation, and PowerPoint narrated by a video of the presenter. Which do you think is the best presentation format of the 3? Research suggests that adding a static picture of a presenter like this, does not promote learning. It can even create a distraction. If it doesn't do any good for learning, it just takes away some of the precious presentation space, especially when you need a lot of space for a complex diagram or illustration. If you want to add instructor presence in your video lesson, you only need to show yourself a few times, or even just at the beginning. You don't have to be present in the video the whole time. How about this? Would a presenter video be better? Maybe facial expressions and gestures play essential roles in human communication. Research suggests that facial expressions and gestures of a presenter's talking video can lead to a better learning, but this layout could cause a couple of serious problems. The presenter video is so small that viewers must look really hard for it to produce social response effects. Another problem is that it can easily cause a split attention between the presenter's talking video and the slide content because they are separate from each other. Besides, in this layout, pointing gestures can't really point at a specific part of the slide. Then, what are the educationally better ways to add a presenter's talking video to a video lesson? When you want to incorporate social cues and generate social responses in your viewers, size does matter. Show your talking video in a larger size like this, or even like this. What about when you want to incorporate a pointing gesture? These layouts make it really hard to point at anything on a video screen. Instead, try doing this. Since your talking video is integrated in the content area, your pointing gesture is right on the spot. No violation or spatial contiguity principle here. So I encourage you to incorporate your talking video in your video lessons, but do it in the right way. Like Kenzie Collins, Hannah Best, Rachel Fuxa, Zoe Nash do in their screencast.
In the right way.